What's up everyone, Paul Haney here from Mine Gaia. Just coming out of the end of a lovely long weekend, a couple of hours south of Sydney here. So I hope everyone in Australia had a great long weekend, and I hope everyone throughout the world had a lovely weekend nonetheless. So today I wanted to talk to you about what the most valuable resource is as a human being. And it's a common misconception that the most valuable resource as a human being is time, and it's not. Whilst time is important, at the end of the day, we all have the same number of hours in a day, 24 hours to get done what we need to get done. However, in my opinion, the most valuable resource as a human being is energy. Let's think about that for a minute. Let's think that you've got a couple of hours one afternoon and you're going to go and spend that with some friends and family. You've got 2 hours, but you've got no energy at all. How do you think that time's going to be? Whilst you've got a few hours to spend with friends and family, if you've got no energy to invest in that, it doesn't matter how much time you've got, it's essentially useless. However, if you've got 20 minutes of time up your sleeve to spend with friends and family, and you've got all the energy in the world to offer them, how do you think that's going to be? What do you think the outcome's going to be? How different will it be if you invest the right amount of energy? Now, the thing with energy is it's a finite resource. We don't have unlimited energy, so we've got to use it carefully. And too often people get so caught up in where they use their energy, they don't even realize they're using their energy, but they're so focused on things they can't control. Things that are outside of their control, things that other people are doing that they have no control over. And what they often do is they use all their energy up, focused on what other people are doing and things and actions and items that they can't control. Then when it comes to things they can control, they have no energy left, which is, as I said, the most valuable resource. Now, I live my life by one rule. There's a few rules, but this rule in particular is an acronym called EAR. E plus A equals R. So what that is event plus action equals result. So let's think about that. The event you have some control over, depending on the circumstances and the situations you put yourself in. But the reality is you don't have a huge amount of control over the events happening around you. The action, however, which is where you invest your energy and how you control what happens, determines the result. So you can have a very different result by changing how you act to any situation around you. And this is where you've got to understand that the right amount of energy being used, and used in ways that you can control, and letting go of things you can't control, give you a significantly better result. Something else to consider with energy as well is the amount of focus that you have. So anytime you're working on something, anytime you're talking to somebody, anytime you're doing anything, if you're multitasking, the reality is you're doing 2 jobs or more, mediocre, half-assed, and you're not going to get the right result, and you're not going to give the people the respect and the time that they need. Multitasking, people say multitasking is great. It's not. Stick to one thing at a time. A great way I put this is, think about holding a piece of paper up in front of you. In fact, get somebody to do it. Hold a piece of paper up in front of you and try and push through it with your hand out, your palm out straight. It's almost impossible to push through an A4 sheet of paper like that because you're spread too thin. However, if that person holds a piece of paper out and you just put your finger up, you'll push straight through it. And that's the power of focus. So what you need to do is understand where to use your energy, understand what you can control, what you can let go of. Use the acronym EAR. The event plus the action equals the result. You have control over what action you have in any event around you, which determines the result. And be focused on one thing at a time. You'll push through it and you'll do an amazing job, whether that's the time that you give to people around you, or whether that's on a task or a job at hand, whether it's health related, wealth related, career related, whatever it may be. Anyway, check out this gorgeous view behind me down here in Kiama, a few hours south of Sydney. Just a quick one for this morning. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.